welcome to another Teacher's Corner playthrough. I'm Teacher Kirby, and last time we played A Gathering Darkness. This time we'll be going through Assimilation. Admiral, the Undine vessel you were tracking from the Keswick system has been sighted near NGC 4447. Borg ships have also been detected in this area. While there are no populated systems in danger there, we still need to know why the Borg and the Undine have escalated their conflict now. Go find the Borg sphere that took the Undine from Keswick 4. The answers we need will be there. And we'll get a moderate amount of experience points and expertise, a career-specific, very rare Mark 11 kit reward, and 480 dilithium ore, as well as a choice between one of the following Borg prosthetics. Now, one of the things that we used to do, and still viable, is farming the kit rewards. So what you can do is repeat this mission, and you can get a really good amount or a good smattering of kit rewards at no cost. If you're looking for a specific one, you could end up farming it for quite a while. You can of course sell the ones that you don't want, but Mark 11 very rare is a pretty good kit reward. So assimilation is in progress, and we're going to transwarp to the location. This is actually a fairly easy mission. It is mostly ground. And assimilation. Captain, I am detecting the wreckage of an Undine ship. It could be the vessel following the Borg sphere that captured the Undine prisoner on Omicron Kappa 2. We must stop the sphere before it can return to the collective fleet. Any information the Borg could learn from the prisoner could upset the balance of power. Scan the debris. 1 second. Needed to wet my whistle there. Okay. Now we continue. We scan the debris. Confirmed, sir. This wreckage matches the energy signature of the Undine vessel that followed the Borg sphere that captured the Undine prisoner on Omicron Kappa 2. It appears to have been destroyed recently. We must be very close. I'm sorry, but that whole thing just reminded me of there was no lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. She swallowed the disc. Okay. Sir, sensors detecting a Borg sphere dead ahead. Mission signature indicate this is the same sphere that we have been pursuing. Defeat the Borg sphere. Alright, before we go after it, because we're just outside of its range, let's double check. We forgot to claim our thing from last time. And claiming. Boy, it is taking forever. Don't know why it wants to take forever, but we'll let it. And while it is taking forever, we'll go ahead. Investigate temporal probe on the Borg cube. Okay, so that will be on the cube. And it's still claiming. I don't know why. Alright, there we go. Finally. And we want Undine marks. There we go. Alright. So as you can see, we're getting up there in our marks. We have 525 Undine. We're 100 away. Alright. And defeat the Borg. Where is that sphere anyway? That sphere's around here somewhere. There it is. Borg reinforcements, sir. And we're... Alright, let's scan the magnesite ore while we find the reinforcements. Okay. Do. And there. Got it. Okay. My goodness, where are those darn reinforcements? Let's get that cube. Sir, our target is breaking combat. What could they be after? Follow that cube. Let's follow that cube. And we don't want it to get too far ahead of us. So go ahead and use our evasive maneuvers. We can actually, if we know where they're going, get ahead of them. That's okay. Those rifts open into fluidic space. The Borg have tangled with the Undine in fluidic space before. There we go, sir, but they were defeated. They were unable to assimilate the Undine, and without that the Undine were able to push them out. If they're willing to send a force into fluidic space again, Borg must think they have adapted in a way that will allow them to defeat the Undine. This region is ours to protect, sir, and our orders are to eliminate the Borg threat. I recommend that we engage the Borg and the Undine and secure the area. Stop the threat from the Borg and the Undine. Okay, so we have quite a few that we can go to. And basically, kill everything. Let God, whatever God you believe in, sort it out later. Alright, so we've killed that group, and let's go up and kill this group. We have to kill both sides. Captain, there is a Borg ship reappearing through the rift, and it has an Undine vessel locked in a tractor beam. Sir, if the Borg brought an Undine vessel to our dimension, they must have some purpose for it. They may have even adapted to the point that they can assimilate the Undine's organic technology, or even the Undine themselves. I am detecting Undine ships about to emerge from the singularity. Perhaps they are trying to rescue their ship as well. The Undine vessels are heavily armed, sir. I would recommend avoiding a confrontation if possible. Stop the Borg from escaping with the Undine ship. We'll choose our targets carefully, but I want both the Borg and the Undine out of our space. I'm picking up Undine life signs on the Borg cube, Captain. If the Borg transported Undine onto the cube, they are either testing a new assimilation process, or they've already learned how to assimilate Undine. That could be real trouble for us, sir. Imagine defeating the Federation against Undine drones. Defending the Federation. We have an opportunity, sir. The Borg cube is damaged, and it will take some time for it to be fully operational again. We can take advantage of that and reconfigure our emitter array to temporarily block this cube's link to the collective. That will give us a chance to beam aboard and stop the Borg from completing their assimilation process with the Undine captives. It's dangerous, but this may be the only chance we get. So we beam to the cube and boom. There we go. Now this is a good mission to have engineers on. This cube has been damaged, sir, and has entered a regenerative state. Based on our encounter with the Borg in the Talis system, we know that they do not see most humanoids as a threat, and will only enter combat in their own defense, or if a vital component of the ship is threatened. If we don't engage them, perhaps we can locate the Undine without having to fight. There is a background frequency that is interfering with my tricorder, but I believe there are Undine life signs somewhere on this level. Perhaps if we get closer, I can cut through the interference, explore the cube, and locate the Undine. Alright, so most of these we're not going to have to fight. This is going to be a time when we're going to be glad that we have engineers here. Let's go. Alright, we're going to go up. And somewhere on here is going to be our temporal probe. Captain, I believe I can modify the tricorder to be able to access Borg terminals. However, accessing the terminals could alert the Borg to our presence. Make it so. Alright, so download the Borg data. Alright, there's going to be 3 things to download the Borg data. Now, there's going to be 3 areas where Borg are going to come out. So, it's going to be important to have 3 officers set out. These guys, I tell you. Let's try this again. A little closer. There we go. So it's going to be important to have 3 officers that are where I want them to be and ready to lay out mines and bombs. And the last one is going to be over here. There. Alright, let's try that again. Because he did not go up to the location I wanted. There we go. Alright. And now I'm going to order my guys. Before I activate this node, I'm going to order my guys, all of them, even the one, because I don't remember which one is Tishel. Okay. To lay out a set of mines, I'm actually going to wait until they reset, and I'm going to order them to lay out another set. And the reason is because it resets quite well, or quite quickly, and they'll still have, there we go, 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Alright, and now that they've all done that, I'm going to download the Borg data. This will minimize the amount of fighting that I actually have to do. And most of them, as you see, have fallen over dead, so I can deal with the rest. There we go, and that is how it's done. Now we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to release my guys, and we're going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to set up my guys here. Is there? Nope, that's it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and redo that a bit. Since there's only 2 here, I'm going to go ahead and boop. And boop. Let's try that again. These guys are not being cooperative today. There we go. And there we go. Close enough. And here, there, and there. Okay. And we'll have them lay out their mines. This is where mines come in extremely helpful. And we'll wait for their 15-20 second countdown. And go ahead and move up. And wait just 1 second. Doot, 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 and doot. Alright, there we go. And now we're going to download the data. There we go. And as you can, almost all the Borg fell down dead. The one that didn't, we've easily dealt with. This is the way to do it. And release my guys. And I actually usually prefer, believe it or not, to put them on passive. And again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put 1 guy here. We're going to put 2 guys here, there, and there. And we're going to put 1 guy. Where's the tactical drone? In front of the tactical, right there. Alright, and we will order them all to place their mines. This is the advantage of knowing where they're going to come out, because you can, of course, prepare. And beep, 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 beep. Wait for the mines to cool down. And there they go, coming off of cooldown. Order them to lay a 2nd set. Remember, you can only have 2 sets of mines out at a time. And there we go. But they become instantly active. Alright. And as we can see, that it's just about taking care of each one. There we go. And now we can release our guys from their rally point and move on to the last one, which activates the door to get out, or the force field to get out of here. Ooh, that unlocks our temporal probe. Okay. Now here's our force field. Still gonna see if we can find our temporal probe. We cannot. I am definitely detecting undine life signs ahead, sir, but something appears to be wrong with them. The patterns don't match the information we have available on their physiology. Ruh-roh. Alright, here's the door. Still haven't found the temporal probe. However, this is where we're on active. Now as we go through here, another set is going to activate up at the top. And again. There we go. And that is all of them. Still no sign of that temporal probe. Alright. Nope, no sign yet. I am tapping my keybind, which we have bound to number pad 4. Now this is usually where I want to keep my guys on passive, and you'll see why. They can still activate their powers, but in fact, here's what I'm going to do. This is where mines and bombs are quite useful. What are they doing to those Undine? Are they failed experiments, or is that what the Borg wanted to do to them? We must help them, sir. If we can destroy the nodes, it should free them from Borg control. We can't let them live like this. Alright, so here's a handy little trick. We're going to put our rally points there and there. And we're going to order them each to drop their mine. Now watch this. Ha ha! Boom! Dead. Mostly dead, and it's destroyed what I need to destroy. That's the easy way to do it. Okay? Doesn't take very long, and this is also the reason, though, that I have my guys on passive, because I don't want them to go through and aggro anything while I'm trying to get to the next position. Okay. And here we go. And we're going to do the same thing again. Rally point there. Rally point there. And order one set of mines each. And there we go. And they have killed everything. That's how you do it. Then we come through here, and we're going to ignore the table for now. And we're going to go through to the last set, which is here. And we're going to put rally point here, rally point here, and order them each to do their thing. Finish off what's left, and now I can worry about this drone back here. And now I can put my guys on their normal attack mode. There we go. And let's get these two. Alright, there we go. And examine the body. And then we'll search again for our temporal probe. Nothing yet. Curiouser and curiouser. Where is that probe? There we go. We have a temporal probe sighted in our sights. Okay. Must mean it is this way. There we go. Alright, now this one, the key here is going to be to set things up for this battle. There's going to be a big battle. So, here's what I want to do. First, I want to release my other guys and get them in here. Let's see if we can do that. Here they come. Alright. Have to travel through a couple doors. That's okay, they're on their way. In the meantime, we'll get these two guys set up. What we want to do is get everybody set up just inside the door. And we're going to have them try and get them facing the correct way. Oh, Blair, you're killing me. Alright, let's try this again. We want them just inside the... There we go. Facing the correct way. There. And we'll go with this one here. And last one here. Alright. Now they're going to set up all of their stuff. I'm just going to order them to set up everything. Because once I go in, it's going to activate the next phase. Come on. There you go. There you go. And it didn't activate. There we go. And that one. Order. There we go. And get it to activate everything. Get them to put down everything they got, because this is going to be a big old battle. And there. Alright, this is going to be a big old battle. I want them here. Now what I'm going to do is come out. I'm going to draw them to my guy. Or I'm going to keep ordering to lay down mine. I'm actually going to release my guys from the rally point for the moment. Let them come out. And there we go. We have now defeated the assimilated Undine with minimal effort. And there we go. And where, oh where is that temporal probe? don't want to overload the vinculum just yet, because first I need to find that temporal probe. It's somewhere, there it is. Somewhere this way. There we go. Okay. And unlock the probe. Alright, 7 plus 2 is 9, which means I need a 6. 6. 9 plus 5 is 14, so I need a 1. 4 plus 3 is 7, so I need an 8. For C, 8. There we go. And amazing! The Nicole were trying to follow the Borg attempts to assimilate the Undine, despite the incredible risk involved in such a project. Based on the data in this probe, they abandoned their attempts after losing several of their agents to the Borg. Unfortunate, but they knew the risks. Shut down the probe. The probe contained gear for temporal agents. We got a science kit, K-Perf times 2. Alright. Now we can overload the vinculum. Before we do that though, let's go ahead and collect our gear, our marks. Completed. Claiming. Claimed. Yay! And 25 more Undine marks to the cause. There we go. Alright, and now we can overload our vinculum. Captain, the cube seems to be reactivating. Recommended you beam back to the ship immediately. So we beam up. Sensor logs indicate we have successfully prevented the Borg from sending their findings back to the collective. However, we have no choice but to destroy the ship to prevent the Borg from recovering the data. Destroy the Borg cube. And barely have to fire anything, doesn't take much. And beep. There we go. Simulation is complete, and we may depart the system. Looks like the Undine destroyed the Borg cube before we had a chance. Congratulations, sir. We have prevented the Borg from learning to assimilate the Undine and discovered the location of the Borg foothold in fluidic space. I'm sure we can adapt their techniques to open a singularity into fluidic space, sir. But first we should report our findings to command. Return to sector space. So we depart system. Beep doo. And the Undine leave me unscathed. Alrighty, and we can turn in our simulation. That was a close one. If the Borg had succeeded, I don't even want to think about fighting Undine drones. Good work, Admiral. You've done the Federation a great service. And so I'm going to choose... let's choose tactical. Damage times 2. Always a good one. Alright, so as you can see, we got a purple Mark 11 kit and a purple Mark 11 kit module. In this case, it was Draw Fire. Now, these are fully tradable and sellable on the exchange. So if you don't like what you get, you can always sell it. Or if you do this with a group of friends, you can always trade these amongst them. One thing my friends used to do This was a nice tip. We would have an engineer, a psi, and a tech, at least one of each profession. Make sure we had one of each, and we would go through and play this mission, and then we would trade the modules amongst ourselves. Okay? So, if if you had someone looking for chronoton mines, for example, you could go through on all engineers and then trade amongst yourselves. Or if you wanted one of each, see if you could all get something, then you can still trade amongst yourselves. But we would ask, does anyone need, this? And we would trade it. So it was a very nice little trick, very handy, and saved us quite a bit of EC by doing that. So that is your tip of the day. Alright, so this has been a Teacher's Corner playthrough. This was Assimilation. Join me next time for Fluid Dynamics. See you there.